be. That is logical because he hasn't played much more games this season. So you don't expect to be as sharp as a Kai Havertz who has played more games, had more starts. You can be as sharp as Trossard, Martinelli, Saka, Partey, who are playing more games than him. Right now, Kai Havertz is doing his beats as a centre forward, and Gabriel Jesus can get to the team right now. He has made some few cameo substitute appearances, and some people are concerned about, oh, he's overly selfish, trying to overly impress. You have to understand he's trying to get like something to excite them. You see, Arsenal fans always look for something to cry about. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, they are concerned about Gabriel Jesus. Why are you concerned about Gabriel Jesus? What is making you get overly concerned about Gabriel Jesus? It's barely 6 games in a 38-game league Premier League. You have to play 38 games in Premier League. We play 6 games, meaning 32 more games. The Carling Cup barely started. The FA Cup doesn't start till January. The Champions League have more games, and some of you are concerned about Gabriel Jesus. Why? Before we continue this conversation, please like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell for one more time for those at the back of them the first time. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and please make sure you turn on your notification bell. Gabriel Jesus will get games. I remember people complain about Kivior. Kivior has gotten more games this season. Injuries are part of the game. Loss of form are part of the game. So we have more games. You have players practically telling us that they are getting tired of more games. So you need to make use of your squad. And for me, Gabriel Jesus is more than a squad player. Even as brief as this season has been, Gabriel Jesus has been injured, unfortunately. He has been injured. So I do not understand why some section of the Arsenal fans, I'm not saying every Arsenal fan, because they are rational Arsenal fans and sensible Arsenal fans, who do not come out and talk most of the time, but there's this loud minority who are the loudest in the room, who are the dumbest in the room sometimes, who are keep on pushing agendas because they have there's a subsection of Arsenal fans have to have something to moan about. They have to have something to cry about. Either you're crying about Odegaard's injury, Moreno's injury, Calafiori's injury. There has to be something to cry and moan about, which is crazy. I am not concerned about Gabriel Jesus. I know we have game time. He's not as sharp as he should be. That is logical because he hasn't played much more games this season. So you don't expect to be as sharp as a Kai Havertz who has played more games, had more starts. You can be as sharp as Trossard, Martinelli, Saka, Partey, who are playing more games than him. Right now, Kai Havertz is doing his beats as a centre forward, and Gabriel Jesus can get to the team right now. He has made some few cameo substitute appearances. And sometimes people are concerned about, oh, he's overly selfish, trying to overly impress. You have to understand he's trying to get back into the team. So as far as we are winning, I'm not really bothered with him trying to overly impress sometimes. Where he should pass, he's trying to make the extra dribbles. Gabriel Jesus is that kind of player sometimes. He works well, sometimes doesn't work so well. That dribble you're complaining about, when it works well, you love it. If it doesn't work, you overly criticize. I see there has to be a fair balance, right? Gabriel Jesus is Gabriel Jesus. He loves to dribble. And he can play, make, and he can pass. See, when it works, we are here lauding it. If it doesn't work, you're overly criticizing it. I think you shouldn't do that. It's high risk, high reward. So if you understand certain players, you have to understand what comes with them. So I will never. Now, sometimes he overdoes it objectively, right? But most of the time, I think by now, if you understand Gabriel Jesus, that kind of player, he is an X-factor player sometimes. Whether you don't want to call him that, he's an X-factor player that can create something out of nothing due to his excellent dribbling abilities when they come off. When they come off, Gabriel Jesus, there's no striker in the Premier League that dribbles the way Gabriel Jesus dribble. We can say, is he as little as the rest of the strikers? That's another debate. When it comes to dribbling and playmaking as a striker, I don't see any other striker that does better than him. So there's a fine balance of overly criticizing him and lauding for what he does. So I am not concerned. Yeah, like I said earlier, there are a lot of games to go around. Like, let me remind you, it's just 6 games into the season. So this fake concern that he's not getting games, I think the sample size is so small to reach that conclusion. We've played 8 games every season, right? We've played 6 games. And you're shouting, Gabriel Jesus is not getting game time. In these 6 games we just played, he has been injured. He has been out for 1 or 2. So what do you expect? And when he comes back, you can't just throw him back into the team. There's Kai Havertz, which is doing marvelously well, leading the line at the moment. So he has to wait and bide his own time. See, you have to get into the team in terms of meritocracy. You just throw him there because it's Gabriel Jesus. And let's not forget his fitness issue. You have to build up his fitness so that he doesn't continue to have this recurrent injury. So you have to dice and slice as be sensible. And for me, I'm glad Arteta is managing Gabriel Jesus perfectly. Perfectly. So these fake concerns about Gabriel Jesus not getting game time, yeah, it's engagement seeking, it's engagement farming. So let's put that we are engagement farming. Engagement farming. He started the Carling Cup a while ago, played 90 minutes. So once Gabriel Jesus gets fitter and sharper and objectively can displace Kai Havertz, Arteta will put him there. You get into the team based on merit, based on your performance, not just because you are Gabriel Jesus. You have to be better than who is on offer. And right now, Kai Havertz is doing a fantastic job. So Gabriel Jesus needs to win the spot back. So see, you people just want to complain about something that is not there. You just want to complain. There is the FA Cup, the Carling Cup, the UEFA Champions League has more games, and the Premier League games are still plenty and plenty. So people will get, even Kivio, that a lot of you are skeptical about, will get game time. He's getting game time. Tomiyasu will come back and get game time. Zinchenko will come back and get game time. Odegaard will come back and get game time. If we want to win, as we are demanding from Arteta to win us trophies, you need a big squad, relatively big squad. And every player will have to play their own part. Right? So when it's time for Gabriel Jesus to play his own part, guess what? He'll get a run of games. When Kivio gets when there's Tomiyasu gets back, he'll get a run of games. Right? Timber, Ben White, everybody will get their own run of games once they get back. That's why I love the quality. You wanted competition, right? You can't demand it for competition and yet you want favoritism. It doesn't make sense. Let's be sensible. Let's be sensible. So, guys, what do you think? Because maybe I'm not saying it the right way. Educate me in the comment section why you are concerned about Gabriel Jesus when just 6 games to the Premier League. Let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Educate me because I don't see anything. 6 games is a small sample size to cast aspersions. It's a small sample size to start making pronouncement about Gabriel Jesus not getting game time. It's silly. 6 games in the Premier League where we have 38 games to be played, and you are making conclusion after 6 games. No logical person makes conclusion after 6 games. So like the video on your way out, very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Very important. I'll be expecting your commentary in the comment section regarding the said concern that some of you might have regarding Gabriel Jesus. Educate me why you're concerned, because I don't see any concern. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.